Should be good. Just gonna do. Wait one sec. There we go. Alrighty. So we are good to go. Alright, so we're just gonna do a quick little briefing on the severe weather event expected for tomorrow. It looks pretty significant if everything holds together. So yeah. Just gonna wait. Check something real quick. There we go. So tomorrow's severe weather event looks pretty significant across portions of Illinois, northern Illinois, maybe even eastern Iowa. That's where we have the threat of some significant tornadoes. So we're going to be watching that very carefully. This has potential to be a pretty big severe weather event for tomorrow. Just going to go through some of this stuff, modeling and stuff. First of all, this is a little graphic I made up for tomorrow, what I think is going to happen. Some people are saying high risk tomorrow, and I think that's certainly a possibility. I didn't put that in this graphic just because I'm keeping it at a lower end just to be safe. So my graphic shows a moderate risk across portions of far eastern Iowa, basically almost all of northern Illinois, parts of western Indiana, and parts of far eastern Missouri. But then we got the enhanced risk surrounding that, including Chicago. It's going to be a warm front that's going to set up. It might set up this far north. It might set up a little far south. Wherever that warm front sets up, well, basically, that's how the severe weather depends on right now. So here we go. This is most of this is going to be from the NAM model. So this is what the NAM shows for this system tomorrow. So we have actually in this area too. We go back here to the day 1 outlook. We have the threat of severe weather basically across this area tonight for some isolated tornadoes and basically large hail. And the NAM suggests that as well. So there could be some large hail, some damaging winds, maybe a brief spin up tornado. Tornadoes are not really the main threat tonight, but across this area there could be several severe storms. Here they are tonight, and then got a break, and in between this, the sun will come out. We'll actually switch this to the cloud cover, and you can see how the sun eventually will start to break, and that will heat up the atmosphere, and you'll be able to make the atmosphere a little unstable. Yeah, that looks like an area that could get hit really hard tomorrow. Potentially some decent tornadoes with that. Potentially EF2 plus tornadoes. I think that area is in for a real shot tomorrow with storms. And you can see here how the clouds break, and then that's gonna help fire up these storms. Temperature is gonna heat up as well. Let's go back to precipitation. I have a feeling there's a small part of me that thinks there will be a high risk. There's a little part of me that says no high risk, just a high-end moderate risk, which is basically what we have right now. I think there's definitely the potential for a high risk. A lot of people are actually saying that. And if everything goes as planned, I definitely think there will be PDS watches, tornado watches, in effect for parts of eastern Iowa and northern Illinois. So there goes that cluster. Then a few showers and stuff. Then here comes the main line according to the NAM. It shows a decent squall line here with a few cells ahead of it. Doesn't really show too many ice far out ahead of the line. It shows a line of isolated cells, which could limit the tornado threat if this is right. But also the tornado threat is very high across this area. So if we go to severe weather, we'll take a look at some of the CAPE indicated from the NAM model. So some of the CAPE values could get up to maybe close to 3,000 joules per kilogram. So it's going to be a very unstable atmosphere with dew points that will be in the mid to upper 60s, maybe approaching 70 degrees dew point wise. So that's going to be something to watch. Temperatures as well. Upper air, no, lower air. Temperatures. And then here's the temperatures according to the NAM. It shows temperatures low to mid 60s in parts of Illinois, approaching 70s, and then low to mid 70s in parts of Missouri. Yeah. Um, Tomorrow morning I'll do another update with the HRRR because HRRR will have a very good understanding tomorrow. This is just some general view right now, but tomorrow morning we're going to have a very good idea of what's going to happen. We'll see if there's a high risk. I definitely think that is a high probability of a high risk. So we'll actually go to the supercell composite, and you can see the supercell composite is very, very high in this little area of white. It goes, the max is 52.2, so it's a pretty high supercell composite as the scale only maxes out at 50. And then as we keep this going, it's still pretty high, very high across north central Illinois. And then the significant tornado parameters, sorry about that. Significant tornado parameters are going to be pretty high as well, approaching 10 or higher in some areas. And then the HRRR, from time to time it comes out as the 36 hour. We were able to see that, but this is for tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning. And you can see the super significant tornado parameters down south, supercell composite as well. This one goes at 10, so this is a new run coming out. Try to find one of the. I know it's going to be an older run, but I just want to try to get a good understanding. Let's see if we can get the older run here. Nope. I forget one it was. There we go. This was the HRRR run, four model runs ago. This just gave us a good understanding of what could happen with this. Put on the reflectivity precipitation type. So it shows a couple cells tonight, potentially severe in parts of Illinois with some large hail, the main threat, and then it shows it. Is the new one? Oh wait, is this the right one? Oh, so that one just went away. Okay then, that model run just went away now, so we're stuck with the newest runs, but shouldn't be too bad. It's going to be definitely some helicity as well. So it's just some of the short range. Again, I'm going to be doing another update tomorrow morning, just to get a very good understanding of what's going to happen. But again, we do have a moderate risk of severe weather for parts of Iowa and Illinois right now, with a 15% chance of a significant tornado, meaning EF2 or EF5. And also, just one side note, we do have severe weather ongoing right now. We have severe thunderstorm watches. We have severe thunderstorm watches in parts of Missouri and one county in Illinois. This watch is just basically for large hail, moderate threat of severe hail, and moderate threat of significant hail in this watch right now. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this stream right now, guys. Again, I'll update tomorrow morning when we get new data to come in. But if you are in the risk area tomorrow, you need to have a plan in place in the event that a tornado warning is issued for you. So just have a plan if you are out and about, or if you're at home even. Have a plan, know where to go in case a tornado warning is issued, because there could be some pretty strong tornadoes tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.